are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Before I forget, let me tell you that we are going to be changing platforms. So after today, we are no longer, well, if it goes according to
You are
plan,
no longer
we are no
what?
longer going to be using Microsoft Teams. It's going to be something called DoxyMe. Apparently, that's a better. I never used it before. It's something I don't know if it's new per
Did you see
se,
something
but
different
the clinic.
after
That's what the
today?
clinic is going to be using moving forward. So you're still gonna get a link just like you normally do. I'm just letting you know that the platform is going to be different. So nothing technically changes. You're still gonna get a link. You're still gonna log in like you normally do, but it's no longer going to be through Microsoft Teams. It's going to be through DoxyMe. Okay, so I just wanted to just give you a heads up.
Okay.
But yeah, but nothing is going to technically change as far as on your end. So yes, I just wanted to. So things look a little different next week. Just know that's why. But how are you? How was your weekend?
It was like every day.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It was
You
like
said what?
my kid just said it was like every day. Yeah, it wasn't.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and yeah,
How was Thanksgiving?
None.
it was okay. We had. I don't.
Did, did
I
you do
feel like
anything or
none of my life is okay. So Thanksgiving couldn't have been okay, but I'm not panicking.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did you do anything in particular? Because I know my family, well, I didn't really uh, celebrate like I normally do. But I know when I used to live in New York, my mom didn't cook turkey. She just cooked chicken or other things that are not, I guess, traditional American Thanksgiving meals. So yeah.
Well, we had chicken also, and it's still in the fridge. We had like a barbecue
Yeah.
chicken. We didn't really cook it.
Yeah. And was everything
Because
okay?
we couldn't afford
Did it have
to.
an effect on your stomach? Did everyone feel
I didn't have
okay?
diarrhea that day. Yeah. I don't like again like comparing to like what? Because I feel like none of this is okay. Like I feel like my life is not okay. But again, I'm not panicking.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
None of my life.
not
Yeah.
panicking.
Okay.
So like I wanted to complain to you about something, but I don't know who I should complain to about this because I don't know if anybody like really understands this, but somebody's smoking so much. I don't know if they're smoking it or if they're just lighting it, but it's like a cigar den. Like I think if it was one person doing it, they would have died by now because it's day and night, and I have to keep my window open, and it's just repulsive. And it made me think of Waco. That's like
Waco.
cheesy of me. I don't know. It made me laugh. I'm like,
What's Waco?
Waco. She knows what Waco
What
is.
is it?
Do
What
you?
is it? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you do. That was when they
No.
had like the cult, the David Koresh cult, and the FBI came and they because they thought they were like collecting guns or something, or I don't know what they were doing, but it apparently like what it seemed like to the general public. But that was leaked after it happened. I mean, everybody knew about it after it happened, after all those people died. Like all those people just died there. Um because they started a fire. They blamed it on them then. They said that they started a fire inside. It was like a suicide, but I don't even know. Like, I don't believe them because I know the FBI are disgusting, you know? But they were, but I'm like joking. I mean, the parallel is like a
Yeah.
joke because it's only me and my kid here, and you know, that was like a whole lot of people.
Yeah.
But it like really is like hard to breathe and like your eyes hurt from it. Like it's that much smoke. Same way like people don't understand when I tell them their music was loud. It wasn't just like loud music. It was like music that vibrates like the floor and the walls and stuff. And it's just like an example of one of those things that like verbatim like somebody's not going to understand. You know, you'd need like harder evidence in court for someone to like understand that this could cause like serious problems, you know, because you're gonna weaponize like what smoking now, music, and I don't know what else, you know. I just don't. And also people don't want to understand, you know, so sometimes I don't feel like talking because people just don't care, and it's almost like I talk to people just to say to myself like for the record that I mentioned this, you know. So I'm just mentioning it, you know, that it's very heavy smelly smoke all day long,
It's not.
and it's not because somebody enjoys their cigars, you know, and I'm being like lame. It's not that. It's like disgusting. Like, you know, it's different from because I'm not lame. I'm a chill woman. Like, you know, I'm cool. What? It's just that's like disgusting. It's I don't know. Whatever.
No, I'll be annoyed too if I could smell somebody's like smoke, whether it's weed or cigars or cigarettes.
It's not that they're just smoking it. They're doing it to like aggravate. It's not one person doing it, you know. Just to mention, because I'm sure if it was one person just enjoying their cigars, it would be like mild and once in a while. But this is just certainly disgusting. And whatever. It's not like it's that different from anything else. At least it's not like internal. Like when my food was poisoned and I had to stay up all night and urinate. Like you couldn't possibly understand that either. You know, and
Smoke cannot be mild.
yeah, smoke is not mild, but you know, if I catch wind of like somebody's cigarette or somebody's weed or something, like it's not a big deal to me. Like I used to smoke. It's not the same thing. You know, it's just people don't care, and you know, sometimes I don't even have the energy. Like I feel like all this aggressions are driving me to the point where I don't have the energy to mention this. So it's like completely off record because it's also draining to keep talking to like the wall with authorities because sometimes it's like talking to a wall, you know, and I don't even know who the authority is because like authorities are the people with power, and it seems to me that maybe the police does not have power anyways, so you know.
I mean, I could see how it's frustrating for you having to deal with that over and over and over again.
Yeah, because I'm aware that there's like no intelligent way out for these people, you know, and like I don't want anything bad to happen to me or my kid, but it's again, it seems to me like what is the authority? What has power? Like a bunch of assholes, a bunch of stupid assholes. If you get together, that's a mob. So mobs have power, and you know, people just think, oh, that's just smoke. Oh, that's just a little bit of diarrhea, and that's unbelievable to me because I was raised different. Like, if I was some sort of, like, authority, I would say, wow, what do you mean somebody put something in somebody's food? Can you hold on 1 second? Yes, honey.
I feel like some intelligent life forms can have more power.
I'm not sure what you're referring to, honey. So we'll talk about this, like, yeah, we'll talk about this when I hang up with her, because I'm not sure what you're referring to. But I understand you. I know what you're saying, you know. But you know, life is like a force of nature. It's not always about, you know, making things comfortable for human beings. You know, human beings don't make things comfortable for themselves sometimes, because we bicker and we fight, and a lot of us are not intelligent. That was so dramatic, but my kid is like talking to me about weird stuff. I'm sorry, that sounded so dramatic. My God, it's just my kid is like asking me weird stuff. You're a dramatic person. That's what I'm saying. You're talking about intelligent beings. What are you talking about? Like the whales or something? Because, you know.
I'm thinking about
animals. Yeah, I know. Animals are nice. I like animals. We're being lame, right? We're trying to talk about like animals and not, you know. We're holding it down, right?
people are lame.
We're holding it down. We're trying to be lame. We're trying to think about like the freaking whales and stuff, and the dolphins in the ocean. They're intelligent. Because I don't know, these people are just really creepy. Which people, you know? People could be really creepy, you know, because
I didn't say people exactly. I said beings.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't know what you're talking about, you know. But you know, I didn't mean to be melodramatic, honey, because dear, maybe you'll grow up and you'll think, wow, your mom's a total retard. Like, she was just like being melodramatic, and there was like, he might think, oh, there was an easier way out of all this shit, but I really couldn't think of one. Because, you know, to like fall in the same hole, that would be stupid. To do the same thing again and again, that would be stupid. So I'm just gonna sit here and chill then. Yeah, and you know what? He's not having a good time either. And you know what? We are having a hard time with school, and it's not fair to us, you know, at
really?
all.
What's happening?
What do you think is happening? What do you think is happening? Because as per statement, like all of and everything that you say is off the record, and you know, you could just come down on me anytime you want because I'm the one with supposed anxiety, you know.
Well, what's the issue? I mean, I'm just asking what's happening with the schooling.
As my therapist, you're asking me what's happening with the schooling? It's difficult to do. It's difficult to maintain.
No, I agree with you on that. Like, you know.
And I feel like I have to do it, you know.
Yeah.
In my situation, which I'm hoping to get out of soon, you know.
Hopefully. Do you see yourself putting Patrick back in quote unquote regular school?
I feel like I'm being demeaned having to talk about these issues with you, because sometimes I feel like you're not entirely on my side, and I just can't prove it at this point in time. You know?
You don't have to admit it.
But people do believe me. Like, my friends would believe me if I told them what I thought is going on.
But we don't have to talk about it if you're not comfortable talking about it. That's fine.
Mom.
I just, you know, I don't like being angry, and I just don't know what else I should be, because if I'm not angry, then I'm a fool, you know, or I'm you know, not a good mom, and I'm not a fool, and I think I'm an okay mom, you know, and I don't know what else to be, but I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy having angry conversations, you know, like I don't enjoy being passive aggressive. I just don't know what else to do.
I mean, I get why you're frustrated
Well, why do you think I'm frustrated?
because of everything that's going on with you, or everything that you just mentioned just now.
What
thing
do
that
you
you
think
don't-
is going on with me? Like,
What you just talked about, your neighbors, like things that happens to you, your stomach, your issues with your stomach, and everything else. So,
I guess we could leave it at that.
okay. Yeah, you can finish up if you're comfortable with that, and we can follow up next week.
Dolphins
Okay.
are
I guess so.
also
All right, so I'll speak to you next week then. Enjoy the rest of your week, or try to enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll speak to you on Monday.
You too.
also
All right,
dolphins
bye-bye.
also dolphins are whales.